on today's video is about when you almost get paralyzed saving them. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The battle had been long and grueling, and the air was thick with smoke and tension. He crouched behind the piece of rubble, watching Bakugo and Kirishima fight off the last wave of villains. Their movements were like a dance, Bakugo's explosive force tearing through the enemy, and Kirishima's unbreakable defense shielding him from harm. You were supposed to be on the sidelines, analyzing the situation and calling for backup if needed, but things had gone south fast. Damn it, they just keep on coming. Bakugo growled, throwing another explosion that shook the ground. His sharp red eyes darted to you. What is the situation, babe? Are the reinforcements on their way? You swallowed hard, pressing your earpiece. They're 15 minutes out. You need to hold the line until then. 15 minutes. That's too long, Kirishima said, blocking the villain's attack with his hardened arms. I don't know if we can keep this up. We don't have a choice, Bakugo barked back. We can't let them get past us. Your heart pounded as you noticed something the two of them hadn't. One of the villains had broken away from the group and was charging towards them with a blade glinting in the dim light. Neither of them saw it, too focused on the enemies in front of them. Katsuki, Ijiro, watch out! You screamed, your body moving before your brain could catch up. You leaped onto the fray, throwing yourself between the villain and your boyfriends. The blade sliced through your side, a searing pain that made your vision blur, but you didn't stop. With all the strength you could muster, you grabbed the villain's arm and twisted it, disarming them before they could do more damage. The last thing you saw before hitting the ground was Bakugo's horrified face. When you came to, the world was hazy, your body feeling like it was weighed down by lead. You tried to move, but a sharp pain shot through your back, making you gasp. Oh, easy there, Kirishima's familiar voice said. His hand gently cupped your face, his usually cheerful tone laced with worry. Don't try to move too much. Ijiro, you croaked, your throat dry. What happened? You were reckless, that's what happened. Bakugo snapped from your other side. His voice was harsh, but when you turned your head slightly, his red eyes were filled with an emotion that you rarely saw. Fear. What the hell were you thinking? Jumping in like that. You tried to sit up, but Kirishima's firm yet gentle hands held you down. Don't. The doctor said you might have some nerve damage in your spine. Moving could make it worse. Nerve damage? You echoed, your stomach sinking. Am I paralyzed? No, Kirishima said quickly, but his voice cracked. Nobody said that yet, or hopefully not. They're still running tests, but you need to rest. You could have died, you idiot, Bakugo muttered, his voice softer now. He was sitting on the edge of the hospital bed, his hand hovering over yours, like he wasn't sure if he had the right to touch you. Why the hell didn't you let us handle this? Because you didn't see him, you said, your voice trembling. He was going to kill you, both of you. We still could have handled it, Bakugo argued, but there was no heat in his voice anymore. His hand finally settled over yours, squeezing it gently. You didn't have to do that. Yes, but what if you couldn't? You countered, tears welling up in your eyes. I couldn't just stand there and watch you get hurt. I love you both too much. Kirishima let out a shaky breath, leaning down to press his forehead against yours. And we love you too. That's why this is so hard to see you like this. You scared the hell out of us. Do you know how much I wanted to rip that bastard apart? Just for touching you, Bakugo said, his voice breaking. But I couldn't even move. All I could do was watch you fall. You didn't do anything wrong, you whispered, lifting a trembling hand to touch his face. I'd do it again if it meant saving you. Don't say that, Kirishima said, his voice cracking. You can't keep putting yourself in danger, just for us, okay? Mayan, we're supposed to protect each other, not throw ourselves in harm's way. The room fell silent, the weight of the moment settling over the three of you. Finally, Bakugo spoke, his voice barely above whisper. "You're not allowed to scare us like that again. Got it?" "I'll try," Miu said with a weak smile. But no promises. Kirishima let out a soft laugh, his eyes glistening with unshed tears. "That's our stubborn partner." Bakugo snorted, but his lips twitched into a faint smile. "Damn right. Stubborn as hell." As the three of you sat there, the bond between you felt stronger than ever. No matter what challenges lay ahead, you knew that you'd face them together, because that's what love was. Unbreakable, just like the three of you. The following days of the mission were a blur of hospital visits, physical therapy constellations, and whispered arguments between Baku and Kirishima that they thought that you couldn't hear. They were blaming themselves, more than they would ever admit out loud. One afternoon, after a particularly grueling physical therapy, you found yourself alone in your hospital room. The pain was manageable, but the fear lingered. What if you couldn't fight again? What if you became a burden to them? These thoughts ate at you, making the silence of the room unbearable. The door creaked open, and Bakugo walked in, holding a tray of food that looked suspiciously like something he made himself. Behind him, Kirishima followed, carrying a bouquet of flowers and a sheepish grin. "We bought reinforcements," Kirishima said, setting the flowers down on the bedside table. "Figured you could use a little sunshine in here. And real food." Bakugo added, placing the tray in front of you. "The crab they serve here isn't enough to keep a bird alive, let alone you." You chuckled softly. "You two are spoiling me." "You deserve it," Kirishima said, pulling up a chair beside you. "After what you did, it's the least we can do." Bakugo did instead opting to lean against the wall, his arms crossed. "You're not spoiling anything. You're our partner. We take care of each other." The sincerity in his voice caught you off guard. Bakugo wasn't usually one to express his feelings like that. But the events of the past week seemed to have shaken him to his core. "Thanks. But I've been meaning to ask what happens now. If I can't, if I can't fight anymore." "We've talked about it. And we don't care if you can't fight, you're still you. And that's all that matters." Bakugo nodded. "Yes. You're not just some damn hero to us. You're our everything." You guys, I don't even know what to say. "Then don't. We're not going anywhere. We'll figure this out together." For the first time since the mission, he felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe things wouldn't be the same as they were before. But you know that you could face whatever comes next with them, with you. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!